Welcome, 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 Sagittarians. Happy holidays. Happy holidays. This is the week to celebrate all kinds of things, right? So I'm Patti. And yes, I am a little bit crazy because I'm trying to lift my vibrations and my energies. And how we do that is through joy, fun, and all kinds of craziness, right? We can also do it through nature and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, that's what I'm doing today. And I'm an empath that does intuitive tarot, intuitive coaching, also empath coaching, but also I enjoy what I'm doing. So let's get started. So this is the week of the 21st through the 27th. And this is going to be a powerful week for not only Sagittarians, but for everybody. Because on the 21st, if you're new, you probably won't know. But for some of you that are joined on my channel, you'll see that I am doing a reading on the 18th for the 21st, because that is a huge conjunction that's happening. Parts of it has happened in 20 years. Other parts of that conjunction has not happened for 800 years. This is a time that this shift is what astrologers and astronomers call shifting of the ages, because we are actually in history making times. We don't know it yet because we won't see it in the future. However, in the future, I've got a hair or something. Apologize, I'm not really itchy. But in the future, because we're living in it and trying to survive in it, we are really noticing it. But when the history books hit in a 50 to 100 years, we are actually part of that. So you'll be really surprised. Watch that video. If you can't make the live, watch it I'll record it so you can watch it after that. But it's fun to come on and do live, and I like to meet my people and get to know my people that are watching and have subscribed and just enjoy what I'm doing. So there's that coming up. So that's my announcement, along with there's some videos that somebody is supposed to be watching. Divine had me do those last week. And those are actually for you there to watch if you want to do that. Dailies are still happening. So if you subscribe, hit the bell, you'll notice when those are on. They're just 1 minute dailies, and they come on to inspire you, motivate you, and hopefully help you through your day. All right, so let's get going. So the first energy out for those that are new, this first oracle that I'm going to pick is for the energies for the current week. These are current energies. And then what's going to happen is the second card I pick are energies that will be going into the following week, which is going to be the last week of December. Can you believe it? All last week of December. So, yes. So let's get started. Oof. And I'll tell you right now, the readings that I've done already, really intense. And it is going to be intense. The 21st is literally shifting of times, ages, and things like that. So this is going to be a really intense time for a lot of people. A lot of getting rid of old and starting things new. Not only starting things new, but yeah, definitely. Why does this have to keep going up? But it's starting the new, but it has to be done in a new way, if I can put it that way. The reason why I'm saying that is you might want to start something new, and maybe somebody you've known. I got little plant gnats, and I've tried every treatment, and I can't get rid of them. I love plants. Plants are all over my house. My house looks like a jungle. I have to, because that's my part of my grounding. But the thing is that old ways are not going to work. So if somebody started a business and they did it a certain way, or whatever it is, or went to school and studied something and they do it a certain way, that way is not going to work anymore, because things are going to change. This is shifting of ages, shifting of time. So it's going to be different. No matter what we do, it's going to be different. As a business owner, I used to have a brick and mortar. I can't do that anymore. It's extremely costly. The overhead is extremely large, and now everybody's buying online. So that's why I'm in the horse industry. That's why all the tack shops closed up, because too many people are buying online and buying cheap and buying crap. But that's what they want to buy. So we end up closing up our stores, and we have to do it online. New ways, how ways to do things. Even in my daughter calls me a dinosaur. In my old dinosaur ages, I have to learn new ways to do things. That's why I'm doing tarot. I love it. Anyway, and my friends would say, I cannot believe you're doing this, because totally different person than I used to be. So anyway, so let's get going. So we have the first card out is rock bottom. Now don't look at the rock bottom as something negative. Okay, because it's the number 10. Remember I said while this conjunction's happening, things are going to have to end in order to something new come in. So what is it that what's your rock bottom right now? You have to sort of focus in on what is my rock bottom and how can I change that? How can I turn that around to be a positive? Well, not even a positive, just turn it around so that it's more productive in your life, something more that you can gain from. And then this is now the current energy. This is for the week of the 21st through the 27th. Remember, it is shifting of time. So yes, that is going to be a shifting of times. You are not going to stay there. You're not going to put up your tent here. You're not going to, build a home here. You're actually just going to put some flowers on this thing and keep moving on and say, it was nice knowing you. And then we have our next energy out. Now, remember, this next energy can start any time in the week, but it's more towards the end of the week and what's going to be happening this last week of December is the Strength card. Okay, and the Strength card is about progress. The Strength card is not about progress, but the number 8 is about progress. But you are going to need strength to actually go through the changes. You're going to have strength to shift. It's sort of like when we have the Tower card. Ooh, okay. When we have the Tower card, that we need to change. Something's going to change our lives. Well, this shifting of this conjunction is going to be huge, and it's going to shift everything. And nothing is going to be the same. So this is where we need strength to be flexible, to be not only flexible, but to be able to adhere, persevere, and have resilience through this whole process. And I'll tell you what, this energy may be for the last week of December, but this shifting is not only for, like most conjunctions and things like that, for 30 days or 90 days, or like retrogrades, Mercury retrograde sometimes was there for almost 3 months. But it is about years and years. Remember, it could be lasting 20 years or more. So this is something, what do you want? What do you want to plant your seed? Where do you want to plant it? All right. So this is, you're going to be and that's your inner strength. How are you going to grow your inner strength? How is that going to, thank you. So they're saying you can either become angry and bitter, or you can turn around and be flexible and lift up and be joyful. And somebody's going to have to, because we got the Lovers card for the first card out. Who's going to be having some relationships, new relationships? Lovers card. This is a divine intervention, whoever this is for. Now, this might be somebody that you have met, but you may be meeting them in this week. And what I'm saying is that it is the divine. This is the divine's timing, not your timing. For whoever this person or persons are that you may have just recently met or going to meet this week of December, or maybe into the next week. So towards the end of the year, here's the thing. It's human nature to start thinking about your future and what you want to do, especially during the holidays, because there's a lot of sadness around the holidays for a lot of people who've lost loved ones, right? And then there's also the older generation like mine who's thinking about, am I going to be alone when I'm old? Kind of thing. Are we going to be living, am I going to be living alone? Am I going to be, in a nursing home by myself? God forbid. Oh my God. I told my daughter, you put me in a nursing home, you might as well just end it. I can't even do apartments. So we have second card out is the Queen of Cups, all about intuition. Ooh, somebody definitely, sounds like it's more of a relationship kind of thing. This is going to be sort of a love reading. I don't do love readings, unless it happens, of course. This is up to the divine, what he wants to talk about. But this is the King of Pentacles. Now, when we put these 3 cards together, look at what we've got. We've got some real woman intuition, which is, I say there's a feminine in there with this love relationship, and the masculine who is a pentacle. I feel that this is a pentacle, that he's stable. Now it could be reversed. Doesn't mean it has to be this way, but the energy is more masculine, put it that way. And that masculine energy is very much stable financially or in his career. And here's the thing. Thank you. So divine tells us about money and career and things like that. This person may not be a millionaire or billionaire or even, make six figures. This person is stable where they are at in their financial situation. I don't know who that's for, but they could be, they could be making enough money to do the things that they want and pay their bills. That's happiness for them. That's their success. Problem with earthbound thinking is, oh, they've got to have six figures. They got to be a millionaire. They got to be a billion. Do you know what percentage that is of this earth? Most of us, but our success and our happiness is very, very different. For this other person, which I feel is the feminine, of course, we women do have a little bit more tune into our intuition, that sixth sense kind of a thing. However, this person is very, very intuitive. They could be an empath, but they're very intuitive. And that's what makes this couple work, because he's more logical, she's more emotional and more intuitive, and knows when to move forward and when to back it up, even in speaking and actions and everything. So in this week on the 21st, this may be a major shift for somebody to actually go from singlehood to finding a lifelong partner. This is a divine intervention, whoever this is for. And this relationship is that you are almost ready to just tell it all. You're not afraid to share your skeletons. You're not afraid to share any of that kind. And you shouldn't be in a relationship. If you're going to be in a partnership with somebody, man or woman, you should be able to tell all. And if that person doesn't stay with you after telling all, they're not the one. They're not the one. If you have to walk on tippy toes of what you have to share and say, that's not the right one. That's even in friendships. I learned that out when I came out sharing my abilities, because there's a bunch of people that don't believe in that, which is fine. That's their purpose. That's their calling. However, if they don't accept mine and what my calling and purpose is, then and I have to tiptoe about what I say, then they're really not, it's time for them to move on as a friend. Friends come in seasons, in times, and they move on. There isn't very many people that you're going to have in your life for a lifetime. Maybe one. If you're lucky, maybe two. But this here is a divine intervention. And this person, you're actually going to be very comfortable sharing everything with. That's where this intuition is coming. She knows that she's going to be okay to trust and believe and share this. And he's going to accept and protect. But he's also very confident where he is, wherever that is. So if he's a gas station attendant and he's paying his bills and he's grinding hard and he's doing whatever, but he's happy, maybe he goes fishing on the weekend, things that he doesn't take a lot of money, but he's happy. That's his success. We get too wrapped up in the financial end of it, but whoever this is very happy in their success where they're at the moment. Doesn't mean that it's not going to get better or grow or whatever. It doesn't mean that at all. It just means that he's very happy in his success. However, there is somebody that doesn't like him very well, and somebody is trying to bring him down. Now, I don't know who this male energy might be in your life right now. This is the week between 21st and 27th. Keep that in mind, because somebody's hitting rock bottom, and the only place to go rock bottom is up. Now, rock bottom could be anything. It could be, because it's the number 10, it's just an ending of something. And you can choose to stay there and be stuck. Even if somebody nasty, evil, betrayal, lying comes into your life, you can choose to leave them in your life or you can choose to get rid of them. On the 21st, you better get some good people in your life because this is going to be a major shift for years to come. So what do you want in your future for years to come? I got rid of the liars and the compulsive liars in my life. I don't have the energy or the time to deal with that kind of people. They need to go and grow up. And if they come back and they did a 180, that's great. Then come on in. But if you're still lying and cheating and doing all that stuff, stay away. I don't have time for that in my life. And I don't want to absorb those energies because they can rub off on you. They can rub off on you. Yes. High Priestess. You were going to see, okay, so 2021 too is the Hierophant is the card for 2021. So you're going to see that more spiritual type of decisions are going to be happen rather than earthly. People are going to actually be more curious about the spiritual than they ever were because they're going to need it to hold on. King of Cups. Wow. Wow, wow. We've got some major arcanas here. Wow. This is powerful, powerful reading. And again, the 2, I've got goosebumps. I've got major goosebumps. 2 of Cups. This is divine interaction at its best. At its best. So this is a person. Now, if you're with a person right now, you better ask these questions because you might be holding back who the divine wants to come in. If there's any toxicity, if there's any red flags, if there's anything that your intuition should be telling you and you're not paying attention, you're like, oh, he's just a guy. Oh, she's just a girl. Oh, she's emotional because she's a woman. You know, those kind of things. If you're hearing that kind of stuff and you're going against your intuition, you're holding back the door to open that the divine wants to bring somebody in. Because this person is all about equal give and take, is all about loving you the way that you want to be loved and they want to be loved. It's like an equal. This is almost like a twin flame. You know, for those of you that believe in twin flames, this is your twin flame coming in. But if you're with somebody, you got to be paying attention because the divine is telling you that, you know what, I got somebody better for you. Is this really what you want? Is this really, or are you settling kind of a thing? Yeah. And the King of Cups is about your heart. King of Cups. And look at these 2. They're looking at each other. They're looking at each other. It's like they are really wanting something for your higher spirit, your higher being, your higher love. It's just like the ultimate love. Have you ever been in love? It's very different than just loving somebody. Because here's the thing, when you are in love and you accept that person, there's no better love than that. And when they love you back the same, there is no better love. And a lot of people do not find that love in life. And it's sad because we close the doors on the ones that we should be opening. All right. So for somebody, there's a door coming and here's the thing. This is where, oh, thank you. So this is where strength is going to be needed for somebody because they want to stay with the person that they're comfortable with. And this is now, if you're married, this is a different thing. I'm talking about singlehood here. I got a little paper in my hat, but it's a cheat. But the thing is, it's going to take strength to move away from that relationship. It's going to take strength to actually start something brand new because somebody's scared. Somebody is really scared. So you need to be allowing yourself to face that fear and allow that love to come in. Whoa. Oh, lots of cards. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. The choice is yours. You can have it. The choice is yours. The divine is saying, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready to give that to you. Then we have the 5 of Cups. We have the 10 of Swords. And then we have the 4 of Swords. So somebody's really stressing, not getting their rest and stuff over another situation. I don't know what it is. But this Wheel of Fortune has come right in the middle of everything. So this choice is going to be yours, whatever it is. So it's going to be your choice to get off the pot. either shit or get off the pot, as my mom used to say. Bless her heart. She did, and that was her favorite word. Otherwise, she would never cuss. But this is the time to, really start to really plant the seed. The 21st, the conjunction is happening that day. And I'm recording this earlier, but on the 21st, that is happening. These energies are shifting in your favor, and things are just going to pop, 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 pop. But you got to take care of your body on top of it. Somebody's not taking care of their bodies. They're like, and what I mean by that is you're not resting enough. You're overworking. Your balance is sort of off. Your ki is sort of off. People call it chi. We call it ki in Aikido. But your ki is off. You're off balance. The other thing is that you need to make sure you're eating properly. Put good food into. This is a vehicle. This is like your car. Some people take better care of their car than they do their bodies, and the thing is, this vehicle, that heart can give out, that brain can give out. And if you don't take care of it and give it its rest and its proper food, clean food, if you know what that is, if you need help with that, go to my Get Balanced 2020 Nutrition and Fitness. That's where my degree is. But it's really important to do that. Take care of your body. Move, get out and take walks, whatever it does, whatever you need to do that. You really need to do that because somebody's not doing it. Somebody's gotten really lazy. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, definitely. I knew these two were going to come up. They've come up almost every time now this week. So we've got the Hermit, which I would say this is the Divine, because the Divine is trying to work something out here for you guys this week. But you got to let go. You got to let go. Whoever this Sag is that's holding on, if you do not let go, you're going to miss the opportunity of a lifetime. Now, if you let go and nothing happens, that is what the Divine is supposed to, or that's what the Divine is going to do. However, sometimes we get impatient in the being still or the waiting, and we want it in our time. Give it to me now. Give it to me now. We're like instant gratification. When he's working on something, he's making sure that everything is in order, and these two people are going to be power people, and people are going to watch and see how they grow together. This is a power couple here, because you've got not only the High Priestess, she is the High Priestess. She is the spiritual one. She is the one that's going to help educate this dude to know that Earth is not all, it's not really 100% really where his mind should be. So this is an excellent power couple. All right. All right. I'm going to see if there's anything else. Remember, the strength is for the next week, and whatever is coming up this last week of December, you're going to actually need to already got the 3 cards. You're going to have to really pay attention and pull and become strong in whatever area you need to. Yes, this Ace of Pentacles. This is about that gentleman again. And the world you're given, yes, Pentacles. The 7 of Pentacles. This guy is powerful, or he's happy. He could be a person of power. He could be a person, but like a CEO or something like that. Or a police officer, could be somebody, a lawyer, has a lot of power. Let me tell you, they have more power than you think. But the other thing is that the Pentacles are popping up now, and the Pentacles are about money. So he's very earthly. She really needs to help him. And this is where this is twin flames. And they're going to help each other. They are definitely going to help each other. All right. So I'm excited for you guys, whoever Sag this is. If this happens to you this coming week, I want you to comment or come on and let me know. I would love to know if this is you, because this is a wonderful energy. And this is going to change your trajectory. Can't even say the word. For not only the months to come, but the years to come. This is a long-lasting energy. This definitely is a long-lasting energy. So be sure to plant your seeds on this week, this 21st. Plant what you want for 21, 22, 23. Get your mind to it. Begin to persevere with it, and to persevere in resilience when you're in the weakest time. I'm not talking about a resolution. Resolutions do not work. I even teach that in Get Balanced 2020. Resolutions do not work. What this is setting a goal, taking baby steps to get there, or what you want and desire, taking baby steps to get there, and keep moving forward. And when you get tired from it and you're like, it's not going the way I want, the person who really begins to get success is the one that sticks through when it's the hardest. When you persevere and you have resilience through the toughest of tough, when everybody's telling you, like me, you're never going to amount to anything. And gee, I've owned a business, I've written a book, I've lived in other countries, and maybe I'm not successful financially, but I am successful in wisdom and what the divine has given me, and I'm very happy. Be happy with whatever success you choose to have. It doesn't have to be money. It doesn't have to be money. So Sag, this is your reading for the week. I'm excited for you guys. Seriously, if somebody does meet somebody and it's their twin flame and it's really a good connection, I would love to know. I would love to know. You can also email me, that kind of a thing too. I would love to know. I am getting emails and I really enjoy helping people. So if you do have a question, don't hesitate to email me. I will email back. All right. So this is your reading. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Now, remember the dailies are going, and they're just 1 minute inspiration and all that kind of stuff every Monday through Saturday. Just subscribe, hit the bell, and you'll be notified when those things are coming up. So I hope you enjoy those, and we will see you. Have a wonderful, wonderful holiday, and be safe. And I love you guys. Please be safe. All right.